Very good evening to all of you. This is Narendra Kumar, and today I will talk about something very interesting and very useful, very fruitful. Uh, you know, that is teaching and learning process. Actually teaching and learning process? When a teacher is teaches in the classroom, students are learning. But what exactly in the classroom happen? Sometimes teachers may not know whether students are learning things or not. Sometimes students are thinking that no, it's my job to sit in the classroom, hear the lecturers, what they are lecturing, what they are delivering, and both are doing their job, but there is no connectivity. There is a gap between teacher and students. So since the gap is there, so we can't say teaching learning process is going on. Teaching learning process is, it consists of teaching as well as learning. Means teacher is delivering something and students are getting something. In fact, whatever the lesson is being given by the teacher has to be understood, fully understood by the students. If it is not happening 100%, that means teaching learning process is having some, lacknesses, some problems are there. So let's find what problem actually happens. It generally happens when a teacher teaches. Every teacher try to give their effort, 100% effort to make them understand things what they are trying to teach. And what happens? There are students in the classroom. Most of the students trying to learn things, but still the things are not going perfectly. How we can say it's not going perfectly? Because when you take a test, when you assess the student, you find there are misconception, there are some you know wrong answers which are never expected by the student, and teacher gets shocked how it happened. So better to understand what is teaching and learning process. So when teaching learning process happens, then a teacher start speaking, start teaching the concept. If a subject is conceptual subject, suppose we are taking science class, maths class, computers class, these are very conceptual subjects. You need to be make a good concept, otherwise the things will not be understood by the students. So students should also ready for, they should mentally ready for taking the things conceptually, whether the concepts are being made or not. If things are not going as per the need, as I say कि कनेक्टिविटी नहीं है, कॉन्सेप्ट डेवलप नहीं हो रहा है एंड सब्जेक्ट बहुत कॉन्सेप्चुअल है, तो स्टूडेंट्स को यहाँ पर इंटरप्ट करना चाहिए. दे शुड आस्क क्वेश्चन, दे शुड अंडरस्टैंड whether the things are being taken by them or not. If not, then must be a problem in the students. So this is first duty of the student, to ask question, to interrupt the teacher. What, how, whatever question he or she has, must ask the question in the classroom, so that the learning gap would be addressed instantly, on spot. So this is one important thing a student has to keep in their mind. They must ask question. That is what a very important part of the teaching learning process. So finally, what I want to say, the learning part should be very, very, very important, because teachers' job is to teach. They are masters. They are knowing what to deliver. They are delivering. But whether you are able to understand the things or adopt the things, it's your duty first. And if yes, you are understanding, no problem. Still, you go ahead. You want to, you must want to ask questions beyond the things. Like sometimes you understood the thing, but still you must have some examples, some ideas, some additional things related to that particular topic. Then you must ask. It makes your concept more enhanced. It makes the things better concept. So what I'm trying to say, students should proactive in the classroom in teaching learning process. At the time, at the time of learning, they should keep in their mind, and the teachers who are teaching, they must assess the student after delivering the lecture. They should take a pause. They should ask question, whether the small question, whether the topic has been understood by the student or not. They should one to one interact with the students, especially a teacher who knows very well who are the student, weaker students. Sometimes we know, but still we avoid asking question, interacting student. So teacher should also take care of that, whether students are understanding or not. If the symptoms are there, the students are not understanding, then teacher must ask question. Even the topic takes much time, you go little bit delay, no problem, but the most important thing is to ask question to the student, so that you would understand whatever the things you have delivered, what feedback is there. Feedback, this is not a kind of feedback which is given later on. In classroom teaching learning process, that feedback must come from the student end, and there is a technique to get the feedback by the teachers. Teachers should ask question, instantly ask the question, and the answer will tell to the teacher whether the things have been understood by the student or not. So it is very quick thing which we can do as a teacher. So what I am trying to say, a teaching learning process, there must be a very interactive kind of environment. Students should ask question, teacher should ask question. There should be a balanced interaction. Yes. Apart from that, teacher need to use some technology also. Sometimes, suppose a teacher is teaching Newton's law, and to explain it in better way, satisfactory way, teacher needs some tools, because the things are there, blackboard is there, chalks are there, but still teacher needs some conceptual thing, and he or she wants to explain it, but there is some limitation. They are not able to do that explanation due to a limitation of blackboard and chalk. So you must use technology. Don't afraid of using technology. You use small things, like you make a PowerPoint presentation and try to explore the thing in some better way. Not much advanced, but yes, you please try to use some technology, some tools, digital tools, to explain the thing in better way. And I what I feel, it really enhance your teaching quality. And the student, in fact those students who are slow learner, they must take attention. So these are the things, basic things which I wanted to share today, because I am also a teacher. So somewhere we all have to think about that. Thank you so much. We'll again meet in next session. Thank you. Take care of yourself. Bye.